Hi, it's Jane from Allotment Cooks. Today I'm going to be cooking up some beetroot burgers. Now, a little bit different to the vegan carrot sausages the other day. I'm not going to be upsetting any teenage girls during this one. So what I have of my beetroots, I am going to post the recipe online later, and I forgot that I have my Chigoria or Chigiora, oh I can't even pronounce it. These beetroots, which are amazing, I love them. I forgot I'd had those because I just intended to dig up the normal red ones, so expecting a bloodbath of a kitchen later on. So rather than machine, what I usually do is actually put the patties by hand, but I've got this nifty little contraption here. I seem to be loving my contraptions at the moment. And basically it just means that I'm going to have some regular size, consistent size patties or burgers. Quite a nifty little one. This came from Aldi, $4.99. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I'm going to have to spray some oil in it. I'm sort of imagining it might actually get stuck inside, but we'll see. So this recipe is a little bit of a deviation from the one that's in the book and on the web page as well for Allotment Cooks, in the fact that instead of using lentils, I'm actually going to use these porridge oats. So nice bit of oatiness in there. I am going to use an egg to help bind it, so unfortunately this one isn't a vegan recipe, but it is certainly vegetarian. So I'll let you know how I did, and you'll be able to see that I've been finely grating some of these lovely beetroots in a little bit, and I'll get back to you. See you then. Okay, so in this bowl I have got the beetroot, I've got a little bit of carrot also finely grated, some onion, some garlic, I've popped in some of the smoked paprika, which I'm loving at the moment, and a little bit of cumin. So this is basically the wet ingredients. I don't think I'm going to need to add an egg, so this could actually still be vegan. I think the egg really is, and I do say this in the book as well, is optional. So not too bad, a little bit of red staining on my fingers, but not looking too much like the bloodbath. It could have been worse, but obviously I had those gorgeous Chigio, I can never ever say it, beetroots, so not too much of a bloodbath, although it does have this beautiful red colour at the moment. Okay, so that's everything all mixed up, and if you have a nice look in here, you can see the porridge oats just add a bit of substance to it. Now I haven't added an egg to this because as soon as I started squeezing the beetroot, all those natural juices started to come out, and that's actually acted really well as a binding agent, so I've not even had to add in any olive oil to it. If I just crunch this up like this, you can see it does actually hold its shape quite well, so I'm pretty confident that that will work well in the patty pans. You call them patty pans or press? Patty press, burger press. So that's what I'm going to do next, and see how many burgers I'm going to get out of this recipe, which, you know, is quite useful to know that as well, isn't it? So bloodfest hands. Let's get on to the next stage. Right, okay, so I'm going to get my little pans over here, just like that, and I'm going to spray some of this stuff in, and hopefully this will stop everything from sticking. It's the first time I've actually done it, so I don't know. We'll soon see. Do the tops as well. If it doesn't work, I'll just form them by hand and that'll be fine. I'll possibly put too much on there, but I'm just so worried it's not actually going to take. So little balls of mixture. It's quite a bit actually. I do have a bigger one of these actually, but it just looked too big in terms of a burger press. I think these ones are just the right size, which hopefully you can see from the size of my hands in comparison of how, or a teaspoon, and a teaspoon as comparison as to how big they are. So let's just pop them in there. Very messy. So maybe I've put something down on my nice sort of creamy white work surface when I'm working with beetroot. Actually, it's washed off my hands pretty well. Okay, so here we go. Let's give them a go. Let's see if they work. Right, press it down. Oh, loads of juice coming out. Yeah, I really should have put something down on the work surface. I hope they come out. Ooh. Look, they've got little grooves in as well. Now this is going to be the tester, see if they actually come out. So, greaseproof paper. Look at the juice everywhere. Greaseproof paper, shiny side up. I don't know if they're going to come out. Oh, one of them has. It's worked. It's worked for one of them. Just the other two now. Why am I always so surprised when stuff actually works? Hey, there's another one. Right. Come on. Out you come, you. Yay! Oh, look at those. Oh, they look quite good. They feel quite firm as well. I am going to let these actually chill in the fridge for a little bit, just so that they can sort of relax and maybe hold their shape a bit more. And then I'm going to try cooking one off, see how it actually holds together. And if it holds together really well, then I'll just batch freeze them so that I can use them as and when. I've used this mixture, this recipe before on batch freezing, and it works really, really well. Just take them out, lightly fry them off in a shallow pan, obviously until they're cooked through and completely defrosted, straight out of the fridge, or the freezer rather, and it works really well. So hey, my new little toy works, but I'm gonna have stains on my work surface. Never mind. Right, I'll show you in a little bit if they hold together when I fry them, but obviously I've got the rest of the mixture still to make up, and I can let you know how many it actually makes. Good stuff. Okay, so these have been chilling in the fridge for about an hour. So olive oil in a pan. Trying to do this one-handed while I'm holding this. And it is actually holding its shape really nicely. It's really firm. So I managed to get 13 baker's dozen of these out, and it's cooking nicely. They're quite thick, so I'm going to have to sort of have this in there for quite a while, but I haven't put loads of flour in there, so it's not as if the flour needs to cook out, and it'd be nice to actually have that real beetrooty taste, and actually they smell really, really good. So I'll let you know how they taste in a little bit. Looking good so far. Okay, so it's all cooked up and it tastes really nice. Look at the colour of it as well, it's just amazing. So fabulous, fabulous looking beetroot burger. Holds its shape brilliantly and perfect timing for the bank holiday weekend. So we have vegan sausages, we've got a vegan burger. What I would suggest if you're going to do a barbecue this weekend is gently fry it off in a pan first, just to seal it, and then give it a go on the barbecue. Happy eating. Tastes amazing. Love it. Take care.